about to take off. Leak about to take off.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, guess who's back in the building? It's your favorite duo in the entire world, KillinEmSweetly. So I already know how we about to get down tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your guilty pleasure. And I know that we're your guilty pleasure because you tune in every single time we come on the scene. And a shout out to y'all who do, most off rip, And welcome to the show that you didn't even know that you needed, but as soon as you tuned in, you knew you just couldn't live without KillinEmSweetly. You just knew it. So, but thank y'all for tuning in, no doubt. And thank you all for pulling up for the show tonight. And most importantly, welcome to the most impactful, sensational, dynamic duo in these YouTube streets. You got your boy Killer Swag 216, aka Killer Swag District, leader of the movement known as Swag Mafia. And then you got my home girl, my other half, my better half, Sweet Melody Media, aka Media Mafia. You know how we get down over here. And you put both of us together, you got KillinEmSweetly. And tonight, as you already can see by the title, we gonna have a good show for y'all. So just tune in, park yourself in that chair or that couch. Make sure you got something to sip on, something to eat on, something to just relax your mind and take your mind off of the troubles of today's world and just come enjoy being a part of the world of KillinEmSweetly. So come on in, y'all.
Oh yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Always happy, when we link up, we do our show, we cover the most controversial topics out. You know how we do. And
Absolutely.
Right, and nobody do it like us. Period.
Nobody do it like us. I mean it. I hate to be like this. I see a lot of imitators, but you can't duplicate what KillinEmSweetly do over here.
At all. You can never have another swag and sexy combo like you have right here.
No. Can't do it.
We are the double D. What are we? The double
dynamic duo. The dynamic duo. And of course, if y'all rocking with the dynamic duo, that also means y'all are a part of the Double D dynasty.
Yes. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys like that name. We are called the Double D Dynasty. I know it's not a lot of people watching right now, So we can
Yeah.
wait to do that. I guess towards the
Yeah,
end.
we can. Yeah, we can wait to do that. We can wait to do that because we know they're gonna start coming in a minute though. But as you already could tell, the show is about to be underway, and the music has just stopped playing. So if you've been a part of this ride for so long, y'all already know what that means.
It's time for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready to rumble!
Killing them sweet, bringing the heat, looking so fly in the YouTube streets.
And you know it.
Yes, sir. We in the building tonight.
Yes, we are. You know what I was about to say?
What's up?
And you know this, man.
Oh,
I was about to say.
hey man, you just gave me an idea for a clip to use, man.
Oh, with Smokey, definitely. You got
Yeah, yeah. And you know this, man.
man.
Yeah, I might end up looking that up later on or something, man. But shoot, we already see. Let me see. We already did the intro, so we ain't about to do that over again. But let's before we get into the festivities, let's greet the people that then came in and showed love to the team. Okay, first off, we see my cousin, Ohio cousin, Culture Invasion Podcast, pulling up, doing the best that he can for the show. So salute to you. Thanks for pulling up, man.
Salute.
Yo. And then we got Josiah the Mod. So a salute to you for pulling up to the show, fam.
Salute. Thanks for coming.
And then we got the homies, 18th letter, aka Rock Kim, is in the building. Salute to you, homie, and thank you for pulling up for the show tonight, my guy.
Hey, and salute.
Yeah, and Melody, he got your name right tonight.
Oh, I'm not Melanie tonight. I'm Melody. Ah, I see.
Yeah, see, you had to set up straight the last time we did that, you know?
Definitely. You can't be calling me
Yeah.
Melanie King now.
Right, right. But you know we got love for you, bro. Like I said, you always show love for the team. So salute to you for pulling up, fam.
Salute, salute.
Up, and we got H&M in the building. Salute to you.
Salute, hustler and muscular.
Yeah, man. And that was a great show you did the other night, man. And I was glad to be able to be on the panel for however long I was up there for. But yeah, it was a good time talking up there, saying some crazy stuff, man. So, you know.
I'm so upset I missed that show, but I will be there next week on Tuesday. I think you said Tuesday, right?
I think he did.
Yeah, I will be there next Tuesday.
Yeah, I probably will be too. So, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so go ahead and plug his link in the chat if you want to go over there and support his channel. So go over there and subscribe. All right, now let's keep the ball rolling here. We got Cynical in the building. Salute to you, Cynical. Thanks for pulling up to the show.
I'm Cynical, one of my favorite people. Salute to you.
Yeah, man. It's one of my favorite people as well. Thank you for always showing love. And like I said, her and Cali Girl, aka Angela C, are like the MVPs of the Discord.
Oh,
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so if y'all in that Discord, you have got to be in there because we be cutting up in there all the time, man. Y'all got to be in there, man. So whenever they drop the link, just know y'all got to be a part of the Discord, man.
Definitely. Definitely. And another thing, well, it's only 7 people watching right now, but I'm going to say it anyway. Another thing is, if you are part of Grown and Sexy Conversations, you have to be in a Discord. That is mandatory.
Mandatory. Y'all heard the lady. Because I mean, we almost got everybody in Discord that's a part of Grown and Sexy Conversations anyway. But the fact of the matter is, if you really want to be a part, because like that's where I drop off the StreamYard link for the show anyway. So that way I won't have to constantly be sending it to people's DMs because people don't like opening their DMs right away. And it's like, I need y'all to open them DMs so that you can come to the show because me and Melody, we take this Grown and Sexy Conversations very seriously. So
yes, we do.
We respect our time and we do not like our time being wasted. So that's that.
At all. And if you're gonna be late, well, we'll have the meeting, but I'll say it anyway. If you're gonna be late, let us know at least a day in advance, so we won't be expecting you, because it's kind of messed up when 9 o'clock comes and it's only me and Swag sitting there, and we're supposed to have a panel full of people, and we
Mhm.
can't start the show if you guys aren't there because it's a closed panel. It's not killing them
Mhm.
sweetly. It's grown and sexy conversation. So we
Right.
do want you guys there. And another thing is, we will be starting from now on. As soon as we get 6 people, we're starting with or without you. So yeah,
Exactly. Exactly. And that's how we feel, man. Because we all want to do it because me and Melody both are kind of tired of constantly writing like, "Yo, we just waiting on such and such amount of people to pull up." So once we get 6 people on the panel, we starting the show. So there it is.
exactly, with or without you. So yeah.
Yeah. So let me see if anybody else said anything up in there. Okay, I see Happy Life with his crazy self in the chat. Salute to you for pulling up, homie.
Salute.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, I see Celine in the chat. Salute to you. Thanks for pulling up to the show.
Oh, Celine, I didn't forget about you, baby. I really didn't. I did read some of your message, but I was kind of busy. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna read it now while we're talking. Okay. Because
Okay.
she did say it was important, and I keep leaving her hanging.
Right. You can't leave a girl hanging, man. She obviously wants to talk to you very bad. So you gotta answer the messages, girl.
Right. I can't be doing my girl like that.
Right, right.
You know? But
Yeah.
salute to you though.
Right, and yeah, salute to you, Celine. And then we got Kawhi Caramel Kisses in the building. Salute to you. Thanks for pulling up to the show, girl. I see you being on them AI girls and stuff. I see you.
Salute, Mrs. Caramel.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, look at Cynical. She done posted the link to the Discord right here. Look, there y'all go. Ain't no excuses. And y'all
Salute.
gonna be seeing that link a lot tonight. So there you go.
Yes, please, all of the mods, not just Cynical, because she's one of our best mods. But I need all of you guys. If you have a blue wrench in the chat, please post the Discord all night long. Flood the chat with Discord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. Plug the Discord, because, like I said, y'all gotta be a part of that, especially if y'all are a part of the Grown and Sexy Conversations crew.
Hmm. Exactly. And also make sure if you have a platform you're sharing, because I'm looking at the numbers and right now no one knows that we're on.
Right.
So share the screen, share the stream. That way we can get more people in here so we can start the show.
Right, man. Because, like, don't get me wrong. We love doing shows with each and every one of y'all. The Double D Dynasty in the building. We love doing shows for y'all, but we trying to get more people up in here. We trying to form a congregation up in here.
Right. And we can't do it with 7 people. So share the stream right now, guys, if you're watching.
Mm-hmm. Share the stream and tell them everybody like, yo, forget all them other YouTubers because they be on all the time anyway. So they need to come on over here and show love to Killing Them Sweetly, man.
Exactly. So come on and show us some love. We deserve it.
Right.
Very
Yeah.
underrated, aren't we? We
Very,
underrated.
very, very underrated and definitely trying to be duplicated.
Right. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people trying to be like us. But sorry.
Yeah. Nah, you can't be Killing Them Sweetly. That spot's reserved for Killer Swag 216 and Sweet Melody Media. So yeah, you
Pretty
can't do that.
much. Can't do
Yeah,
it at
can't
all.
can't do it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Besides, nobody can pull off the sexiness like Sweet Melody Media,
Oh,
and
thank
nobody, no problem. You know I'm always real with what I say. And then on top of that, no doubt, no doubt. And on top of that, nobody, and this may sound cocky to a lot of people, but nobody can match the swag of Killer Swag 216. And that's just my opinion.
period. Period. I sound like that.
Period.
Period.
Period. Right.
I
That's
haven't
all
seen
I'm
you in a
saying.
while.
Yeah. I mean, I seen him pop up a couple times in the chat, but he ain't been on the panels lately, man. But I'm pretty sure he'll probably be over here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So I mean, what did we just get the show on the road? Because we already done greeted everybody that was in here. So
Oh yeah, definitely. We are at the almost at the 20-minute mark. So yeah, I think we should get it on the roll. So what's our first topic?
well, the first topic is a topic that we have been discussing for quite a few weeks actually. And that's the whole, Jeezy and Jeannie Mai situation. Now, I know everybody is well aware of what happened and talking about, oh, Jeezy filed for divorce and, she has bad attitude, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But
Mhm.
now the whole situation is Jeezy has came out with a sit down conversation with Nia Long. And it was a good interview. It was a good sit down conversation between the both of them, even though it was long as hell. But it
Oh
was good though. I would say that it was good.
yeah, and at least it wasn't like no Jada interview.
Right. Right, yeah, that one was just pure messiness where she was just throwing Will all up under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like at least with Jeezy, he didn't like try to play her out and make her seem like she was just this terrible woman and she was just so despicable and how he was in love with another woman type of stuff. Like at
Right,
least he basically just said, "Hey, I tried everything I could to make this marriage work, but it couldn't happen."
right. That's all. Like he said exactly what we all expected. It just wouldn't
Hmm.
work. She couldn't love him the way he loved her. He even expressed that in the interview. Like, hey, look, I was putting out all the love and all the energy, but I wasn't receiving it back. And
Hmm.
it's sad because a lot of modern relationships are like that, where it's only one sided. And the sad part is, I hear a lot of black men saying that they're just not getting the love they need. So,
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's what a lot of black men go through in this society, man. Like it's almost like we're society's punching bag. Like it's like we don't deserve love because a lot of the stigma is we just go through life with just stone faces. We don't care about anything. We don't care about this or we don't care about that. But that's not the case. Like, of course, we don't go around telling everybody like, oh, we just want to be loved. We just want to be appreciated. No, but at the same time, it would be nice for a woman that we're with to actually show us that love and affection because I mean you never know, that type of stuff can get a man to have a real pep in his stuff and continue to fight that battle that's on the outside of his doorstep.
exactly. Men are people too, they have feelings, they can get emotional. They want to. It's just crazy how women don't think men should have feelings. It's just crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, well, we always been groomed, especially for us men. We were always told to like we're not supposed to have emotions. We're supposed to just go through things, suck it up, be a man. Men don't cry. Men don't do this. Men don't do that. But it's like those silent battles that we men go through every single day, that takes a toll on a lot of dudes, man. That's why the deletion, the self deletion rate is so high because they don't know how to fully let those emotions out that they have so much built inside of them.
Definitely. But guess who installed that into black boys? Mothers. Wipe
Hmm.
them tears. What you crying for? Man up, man up. I seen ghetto Waukeshas tell their son to man up while they hit him. Man up. Stop crying. The more tears I see, the more I'm gonna hit you. Like I've seen ridiculous things in
Hmm.
the black community.
Yeah, they'd be so quick to like, oh, you keep on crying. I'll give you something to cry about. You know how they be.
So yeah, ladies, stop that. Men are people too. They have emotions and feelings just like we do.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not out here saying that dudes need to be coddled and nest like, like there's some little babies or something like that. But at the same time, you at least got to let them have some type of outlet to be able to let those emotions go. That way they can continue on to be productive in their lives.
Exactly. But should we fair use this or
I mean, since it came from the shade room, I think it should be cool. But just to be on the safe side, what we're about to be watching here right now, ladies and gentlemen, is a video that was brought to you by the shade room, even though they pulled it from the YouTube video. And what we're gonna be watching here is we're gonna be critiquing, analyzing, and talking about what we see on this screen. So, fair use, y'all.
Fair use, y'all.
Is your current marriage and your current situation. And I think it would be unfair to you to not address that in this space where we're being really open and honest. And it doesn't have to be the details of anything.
Right.
But if you've done all of this work and you've given yourself that grace and you've given yourself that space to grow and you've given yourself permission to love self, right? Then what happens when a man gets to the point where they're just like, okay, I'm filing for divorce?
Integrity intact. I could never say anything that would
Just-
not honor somebody.
Absolutely.
But I can tell you that this has not been a easy journey.
Right.
I can tell you that I'm saddened. I can tell you that I'm disappointed. I can tell you that I'm uneasy, right? But again, like, God has put me in a different path, and that path is going to entail for me to take care of myself and to love myself and to be in the best situation that I can thrive as someone who's been through all the things that I've been through.
It's kind of something you can't explain.
Yeah, you can't. The real thing is, like, I don't like to fail in anything.
Me either.
And
I don't want to lose. I don't want to fail.
I don't want to fail, especially when I know what
you've poured in.
Right. And, as I sit across from you, like, I can only be responsible for myself.
True.
And I can only do what I can do, right? And I can't expect someone else to do what I'm doing.
But did you go to therapy with her?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Right.
So you actually addressed it,
Right.
tried to work through it, tried to do the work, and it just was like not happening. Well, then you tried.
Yeah.
I don't know about for you, but for me, it is a switch.
Right.
And when that switch
is
goes
that what
off,
that was your switch?
gone. Yeah.
Right.
But I had to realize for myself that anything that happened in the last, year and a half of my life, that shouldn't have nothing to do with me.
And that's my
That didn't
point of
have
case.
anything to do with me. I was not embarrassed.
Right.
The way that Black people stood up for me and the way that Black women were like, oh no, you don't do that to her. I was shocked because I didn't realize that what I had done or what I've done in my career had so much impact.
All right.
All right.
With that. All right. So, yeah, it's just what we expected. Pretty much Jeezy is saying that she just wasn't ready for a relationship when he was.
Right.
That's what I get from it.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it be like that sometimes in relationships. Somebody could be more invested in the relationship than the other person. And it's just like.
Yeah. It's sad because women need to know their role. And Jeezy, being who he was, he already had the resources. I'm sure he was taking care of home. She probably didn't have to contribute much.
No, not really.
Yeah, he just wanted her to play her role as a woman, and she failed at it because she's a modern American woman. Like, she was born here in America, even though she's I hate saying this word, Vietnamese. Did I say it right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Vietnamese. Yeah.
Vietnamese. There we go. I said it right. But yeah, like, even though she's Vietnamese, she just can't. She's not from there. She wasn't born there, so she don't know how to have those same values that her mother had. Because she even said
Right.
she brought her mom into the home to be the, caretaker for the baby. And she was trying to teach the little girl the right way because I'm sure Jeannie Mai wasn't teaching her the right way.
No, absolutely not. Like I said, just too modernized. Like, because I mean, the thing about a lot of these male entertainers or just men in general, whether they want to admit it or not, especially when it comes to relationships, a lot of men are more conservative than you would think. Like they want traditional values for their family. They want their wives to be more like a stay-at-home wife. Of course, they wouldn't mind having a wife that works or has a career or whatever, but they still want that wife to play her position to be the wife instead of trying to be the alpha female in a relationship. So
Right. But even Jeannie Mai said this before in one of the interviews she had. She said she's very career driven. She's all about her money. So she has the same talking points that these feminists have.
yeah, and that's
Hey,
the
Blue.
problem. What's up, Blue? Salute to you, fam.
Salute. Salute.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem right there, man. Because why do you think most relationships don't last when it's either a choice between a career and your marriage or a relationship in general? Like it just doesn't last because a lot of people don't like ultimatums put on them anyway. But the fact that you got your career that's probably thriving and you don't want to let it go, but at the same time, you got a man or a woman in this, or in any case, that wants you to kind of dial it back and just worry about, you know, just being a wife or a husband, but you can't do it because you're so used to just being so gung ho. You're so used about being about the business, being about the money, being about this, being about that.
Mhm.
So you end up losing yourself. And in a woman's case, you end up losing your femininity because you're so busy trying to be a boss instead of trying to be a girlfriend or a fiance or a wife. And that's what drives a lot of these dudes away because it's like they want a woman to be a woman. They don't want, like, a man is not trying to look at somebody that's trying to be his equal.
Right.
It's just not, that's not the case. With most men, we just want a woman to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because we deal with craziness on the outside. We ain't trying to deal with it when we come home.
Oh no, that you want the woman to be your peace. That
Hmm.
that is so true. You want to come home. You got beat up out there. Now you want to come home to that peace. you know.
Right.
You want to feel comfortable. You want to just feel at home. You want to love on your girl, love on a baby. And I'm sure Jeezy just wasn't getting that from her. You can tell. You could tell. Even when she said he was the dark meat on his side. That right there should have showed Jeezy. She is not the one for you.
Hmm.
Like for
No,
real.
not not because let's just be honest, both of them come from two very different backgrounds,
Very different.
culturally and colorfully.
Oh
so
yeah.
so the fact is, it's just like, yo, you can't expect for a woman that's outside of what you're known for to understand what you're going through. But see, that also goes into the fact of what, black women need to stop trying to be these dominant females so that these dudes are go looking elsewhere to women that don't understand how they are for real.
I gotta agree with that. And that's a question a lot of people have for people who do choose Becky or Ling Ling or Maria. Like, what do you guys really have in common? They always say that, like, she don't really understand where you come from. No one but a black man and a black woman is gonna understand being black. I'm
Hmm.
sorry, it's just not gonna happen. But I guess what it is they just bring that femininity, that softness, that nurturing. They bring all of that stuff that men are thirsting for. Because black men are thirsty for that. They don't get it, so that's why they're desperate. So they're like,
Hmm.
I need to leave these black Waukeshas alone.
Waukesha.
I swear, and I'm gonna go and find me what I deserve as a man. And
Yeah.
they can't even find that in them now. The ones that's here, that's westernized, they can't even find that in them. So you know.
Hmm. Yeah, it's very it's sad really because you would think it would be more easier to find a woman that's in your own backyard that come from the same type of neighborhoods you came from or the same type of lifestyle you come from, but they're without necessarily saying it, they're looking like we don't want you. We don't want nothing to do with you. Like we like if you're gonna deal with us, we got you got to meet these criterias in order for me to even look at your and look in your direction. It's like you got to have six figures. You got to have this. You got to have that. It's like or when we going out, you got to take me to this place. Like man, whatever happened to going to the most simplest places for a date? You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to going for an ice cream day? Whatever happened going to, long walks in the park? Whatever happened to like going skating? Whatever happened to like really just enjoying each other's company without having to spend a whole bunch of money? Like whatever happened to that?
Right, that's gone. That's out the window. You know,
Yeah.
modern women, they don't want that. They don't want you to take them to the Cheesecake Factory. They don't want you to take them bowling or to the to what do you call that? The movies. None
Mm-hmm.
of the traditional things that our parents grew up doing. That's why it worked. If you think about it, relationship worked back then when you they were just doing simple things, going on picnics in the mountains and going to the lake and enjoying a sandwich. You know, it was much
Mm-hmm.
simpler back then, but it worked. These people been together for years. They had children. They lived the traditional life. They got wedding rings. You know what I mean? Nowadays, you don't get that because women expect too much from men.
Yeah.
And that's what
That's
I think Jeannie is expecting way too much from him. Well, was expecting too much from him.
Yeah. But see, her problem is she doing all of this when she knocking on the doorstep of 50. Like it would have made more sense if, like, let's say if she was getting closer to 30 or even to a lesser degree, knocking on the door of like a 40-year-old. But girl, you're well within your 40s right now, and you're still trying to act like you got, criteria that a man should be reaching right now. Like, no, you're literally about to be 50 in a few years. So it's about to look real bad for you out there. And now you have a mixed breed daughter that if you plan on going back to a white boy, they ain't gonna look at you the same way. They're gonna be like, man, you got a mulatto. Like we not doing that, yo.
Absolutely not. You know that. You know they're not going to take her because of that reason. But she made her bed. Now she got to lay in it. And Jeezy made his bed, even though she said that thing that she said about him with the dark meat
Hmm.
or about
Yeah,
black men in general. I mean,
yeah.
both of them got what they deserved. They weren't from for each other from the jump. And Jeezy, I don't even think he's ever dated anything that wasn't black, But when he
Hmm.
finally did, he downgraded. He could have had
Yeah,
so much better. If he wanted Ling Ling, he could have went and got one from the country, like
yeah.
the passport bros are doing. Or he could have he could have did anything. But to go and get a used up, washed up woman knocking on 50, at the door of 50, who pretty much says she don't want you or no other black man. Y'all just side meet. You guys are just fetishes. Because that's all
Hmm.
he was to her, was a fetish, you
Right.
know. So yeah, y'all both got what y'all deserved. So
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, he should have treated her just like how she treats most black dudes. Just treat her as a fetish. Just knock her socks off and keep it moving. You ain't had to marry her. You ain't had to be in a committed relationship with her. Like she fantasized about the link up. She's fantasized about you knocking her boots. Shout out to the 90s for that. But she fantasized about you blowing her back out. So you should have gave it to her and then just kept it moving after that instead of trying to wife her up.
yeah, he definitely downgraded. He could have. That's Jeezy we talking about. He
Yeah.
could have got a much younger, hotter, sexier woman to have a baby with and to marry. But instead, he
Hmm.
wanted to get an old, washed up woman pushing 50. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and plus at that time, it's not like she was really relevant because what that TV show that she used to do, that hasn't even been on in a long time. So it's
For
not like she
real.
really was in the public eye. Yeah, the real, whatever. I ain't watched that crap, but
Right.
yeah, that show ain't been on in a long time. So it's not like she was really gaining that much relevancy in that department. Because like, let's be for real, she's only started now being relevant because of the whole divorce situation and her about to have a TV show after that or whatever. But other than that, during that, nobody was really talking about Jeannie Mai like that.
No, nobody was talking about her at all. This was just a money grab getting with Jeezy. That's all.
Yeah. And just like
And a
Celine
clout
just
chaser.
said, clout chaser. So just like Celine said, she didn't see him as a person, just an opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree with
Cause I
that.
mean, yeah. And plus, Jeezy still got a lot of reach. You know what I'm saying? The hood dudes, they still go listen to him. The ladies love listening to him. Just regular sophisticated dudes listen to him. Cause now he started to get like more of a grown man sound to like the OG Snowman version of Jeezy. So I mean, he got reach. You know what I'm saying? So he got the pulse of the people. And she felt like, oh, she was going to go ahead and be a part of that so that she could have that type of audience and she could have that type of you know to carry on with what she was trying to do, basically just trying to get
Do
clout.
anything for clout. Anything. Do anything for clout.
Pretty much. But let me ask you this, because I
Hmm.
heard a black woman say this, and do you think it's true? She
What?
said that a lot of black R&B singers and rappers, they make music for black women. Pretty much they make music for black women,
Hmm.
um and they get all the money from black women buying their songs and stuff, and then they date
Hmm.
like Becky, Ling Ling, and Maria,
Hmm.
but they make songs for black women.
I mean, it could be something to that though, because I mean, it has been a lot of R&B singers that do necessarily mess with the Beckys and the Ling Lings and the Mamacitas and all that stuff. So yeah, you might be on to something there. I mean, but don't get me wrong, there's still some brothers that do R&B that still do love on black women that are married to black women. But yeah, I definitely see that point.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But this is just something that I've been hearing from other black women. They saying it's like
Hmm.
who they were saying that about. There's so many people they were saying that about. Oh my God, like Maxwell. Remember Maxwell back in the day?
Oh yeah.
He actually made songs about black women and their cocoa brown skin and everything, but then his wife or his girlfriend was a whole different race. So
Right.
somebody was saying they pretty much do that because they know black women, they are black women's preference pretty much, and black women are going to spend money to see a sexy man sing about them, or rap about them. So
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, and let's be real. When Maxwell first came on the scene with all the hits that he was known as part of the genre as neo soul. So it was
right.
basically like a lot of soulful R&B. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, I didn't know his relationship statuses or anything, but I mean, hey, it might
Oh
be on to
yeah,
something with that too.
exactly. Just like a lot of pro blacks, they preach about black women, black queen this, black queen that, but they go and get them a Becky. And
Oh my God. That part I know for a fact. Like, why do you think the Wayans brothers spoofed that in the Don't Be a Menace movie
right,
with the black dude that was in the movie? He was talking all this black power, black queen, my sisters and all that, but he was messing around with a trailer park white girl.
oh yeah, definitely. And that's another thing. They call black women their sisters. That's my sister. And you're not gonna be attracted to your sister. They just look at them as sisters, but you know,
Hmm.
people don't.
Yeah, I mean no, you can't do that. That's nasty. You're not supposed to be attracted to your sister. That's disgusting. But yeah, like Yeah, man, it's just wild, man. But now that I think about it, it is a lot of instances to where a lot of these R&B dudes they sing for black women, sing the panties off of black women, going crazy for them. But in their personal life, they probably do got a Ling Ling at the house. They probably do got a Becky at the house. They probably do got a Sofia Vergara type of chick at the house. You know what I'm saying?
They definitely do. I don't know. It's just something, I was wondering. And like I said, I hear other people speak on it. So,
No, it's definitely a good point to think about because, like I said, it's a lot of things to think about because black folks we only know how to sing to black people. It's not like a lot of black folks can turn around and do country music like that. I mean, there are black country singers out there, but it ain't a lot of them.
right.
But
And
you got what?
I was going to say it's crazy because black people invented country music. Did you know that?
I had no damn idea.
Yeah. But white people, took it.
Mm,
So,
I had
and
no clue about that.
oh, yeah. Look it up. That's pure facts.
Oh yeah, I will definitely be doing my research when it comes to that.
hmm It's just like a lot
Yeah.
of other music, like pop music and all of that.
Oh, I knew about that. Yeah, pop music, rock and roll. Yeah, I knew all that was made by black people, but I had no idea about
Mm,
country.
yeah, that
Yep,
is true.
exactly, Capo. Just like I said, we invented rock and roll. That's for a fact.
Oh, yeah. Sure did. Invented a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things, but didn't get the credit for it.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember the black guy who sang country on America? I don't watch that show, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't remember that, Celine. But even
Mm-hmm.
Celine, though, she knows
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I see she's showing a little bit of the knowledge in the chat, so salute to her for that. But like I said, I wouldn't have any idea about that. I mean, even though I did see something like a couple days ago talking about K Michelle being on the Country Music Awards.
Really? I had no
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, and I found that out from either the Shade Room or what's that, the Neighborhood, whatever that's on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
hmm Oh yeah, well of course, Capo. We knew black folks did reggae and dance hall. Like that's a given.
Yeah, sure
Yeah,
did.
but yeah. Besides, it was only one white guy that did somewhat reggae music, and that was that dude. What's his name? Snow, and he had that song back in the days like "Informer." I lick your bum bum now. That dude.
Yeah, I didn't even know he wasn't black. I thought he was black.
No, that's a white boy.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only white boy that I ever knew that did some type of reggae stuff. And he did it good though, but he was the only one.
But then, of course, you had the white soul singers that sound just like black women from back in the day. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Been around the world and I.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know that song. Yeah.
It's a lot of art. I mean, they were really good at what they did.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
Yeah,
now.
they was really good at
I remember that song
that. Yeah, because they used to. The funny thing is, they actually used to play that song on BT when I was a kid, yo. Like,
Informer.
yeah, it's over there, this one without the player. I lick you, boom, boom, now. Right.
You remember that? Oh,
Bow, bow, bow. How you know about them too? Capo, I told you, man. I already spoke to you about this, man. I do have run-ins with some Jamaicans, man.
oh yeah. Where I live at, there's a lot of Jamaicans. So yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we don't have a lot of them up here in Cleveland, but the ones that do be up here, yeah, I know about them. And plus, like I already said, that song was already playing on like TV. It was on MTV, of course, but they also had it on BET. So I mean, and he was like one of the first white artists I seen on BET. And I was like, other than Vanilla Ice.
Oh yeah. And yeah, Cynical is right. She said Tina Marie. Didn't they even call her White Chocolate?
Yeah, shoot, that was Rick James' White Princess.
hmm She was like, she sung that song. Ooh la la la,
Oh
you
yeah.
know it's real. I don't even know the
hmm
words, but
Yeah, I know it. I know that. That's where the Fuji sampled that from, or at least where Lauryn Hill sampled that hook from.
Oh yeah, she sure
Oh, that
did.
was her name, Lisa Stansfield, the girl that song "Been Around the World," and
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, that
yeah.
was her.
And the other one, I was shocked. Remember, I guess you wonder where I've been.
Oh yeah, that would really surprise me though. Like when I found out, yeah, when I found out who sung that song, I was like, wait a minute, he was white.
Yeah, he sure was. I came back to let you know. Got
Yeah.
for you, and I can't let go. All right. Yeah, that's my
Uh-huh.
song.
Oh yeah. Also Michael McDonald, he was another one
Oh,
too, because
I keep.
he did that.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say he did that song with Patti LaBelle. I think like "On My Own," something like that.
Yeah, I know all these songs because of my parents, and I'm sure you do too. Because these songs are
Of
like from the
course,
'80s and the '70s.
yes, yes, and those songs definitely got regular play at my house. So yes.
Me too. But I like the one to be like, I keep forgetting things will
Oh
never
yeah,
seem again. Yeah, that's my
yeah,
song. I
yeah.
need the
Oh
song.
yeah, oh yeah. That was good too, cause that's how I found out about Warren G sampling that beat for the Regulators beat. Cause I was like, wait a minute. When I actually heard the real song, I was like, why that sound like Regulators or something? And then they
Yeah,
was like, no, that's where Warren G got it from. I said, for real? And then
yeah,
I listened to the song. I was like, this is a dope song, yo.
yes. Oh, the Jets. That's my song. You got it all over him. You remember that song?
Oh yeah, I definitely remember that. Yeah.
Yes. I love oldies.
Yeah. And yes, Cynical Tina Marie and Rick James was a crazy duo in more ways than one.
Yeah, I tried to sing that karaoke and failed.
Yeah.
Love them and leave
Oh,
them.
you talk about Fire and Desire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a classic. It's the things I used to do.
Use it.
Use it, abuse it.
Yes,
Right.
my mother used to sing. And my mother have a beautiful singing voice, and when she
Yeah.
sang that, she killed it. I was like, "How you do that?"
Hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. My moms used to say that song too all the time. So yeah, I do about all that.
Yes. I'm glad. I'm so glad my mom grew up cleaning up to that type of music. Like I would hear the Isley Brothers playing, drifting on a memory.
Oh yeah, I definitely
Seems
remember that.
like rather be. I was like, okay, ma, than
Yeah.
with you.
Oh my God, yo, why? Ugh. It literally just sounds like we literally just came out of the same household. Cause
Right.
that, that was the song that used to get played a lot too. I'm living
What?
for the love of you.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Oh my God,
You know what
Mr.
I'm saying?
Biggs, Mr. Biggs.
Right,
This is
right.
Mr. Biggs. How you doing, Mr. Biggs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go. All right, go ahead. Do Mr. Biggs.
What the hell is going on?
What you mean? What's going on? Tell me.
Kelly's telling me that you're sleeping with another woman.
Just because you see me with her doesn't mean I'm sleeping with her.
Girl, if you're not sleeping with her, what the hell you doing with her?
Well, I can be just talking to her.
Or you could be just creeping with her. Now, so man to man, you know my heartache and pain. All right, that's enough. That's
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, yeah. That's my song, though.
I was getting damn near into it at that point. I was like, no, let me reel it back in. Let me reel it back.
God. Oh my God. Just thinking about those songs.
Yeah. Oh, look at Cynical talking about she loved that song.
Oh, yeah, definitely. She got the same taste as us.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shoot, what a duo. Yes, yes, yes. If you were talking about us, Cynical, that's exact. We are a hell of a duo. We are.
Yeah, the dynamic duo.
Exactly. But yeah, just like Capo said, don't forget Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, definitely. I can never forget about them. That got a lot of play at the house too, but they had a lot of joints, man.
A lot. My mother, that was my mother's favorite group. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Oh, okay. Yeah, you was talk about us. Thank you. Appreciate you.
appreciate you.
Yeah, we always know that you got love for us, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's always nice to see the love and appreciation in the chat. So thank you, every single one of y'all, man.
For real. This is awesome. I'm having fun
Yeah.
already.
Right. I'm already having fun too. I'm like, yo, this is dope. We're just reminiscing, thinking about all the old songs and stuff like that. Like, I mean, it's a dope show. And I'm seeing everybody having fun in the chat. Like, salute to everybody that's bringing up all these old songs that you probably heard at your cookout, all that stuff. Oh my God, Levert.
Yes, Levert.
That's an Ohio legend right there. So yeah.
Oh yeah, him and his son too, Gerald Levert.
Yeah.
Casanova.
Uh-huh.
I am not your Casanova.
Uh-huh.
Me and Romeo ain't never been friends.
Oh yeah. That was the song right there. That
Yeah.
was a song, yo. Yeah.
He said
Yeah,
that
man.
Jackson.
Yeah, I love Gerald Levert. Like, why, oh, why you've been creeping with him?
Hey,
You've been sexing your friend. I got you thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, man.
wait,
That guy,
Pablo. I'm sorry.
what,
Good. That's my
what'd you say, man?
song. My mom, yep, my parents listen to that too. You and I back together again. Yeah, that's my parent. My parents love that song. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Shoot, yeah, that was a good song too. But another one that I definitely remember was that the closer I get to you.
Yeah, that's a dope one.
The way you make me feel. Yeah, that one, man. I was
Over
like,
and
yo,
over again. No, I like the other one. Let me try to sing it. Where is the love you said you'd give to me? I don't
oh
know.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, you got Mr. saying Miss Sweet Melody sing. Hey, why you think her name is Melody, fam?
Oh my god, yes. I wish I can sing, but I be having fun with it.
Right. And then we got Guy Groove Me. Oh yeah, I definitely remember that song
Really?
getting played. My sister used to play the hell out that song. Groove me,
Yeah.
baby, tonight. Uh-huh. Yeah, I
Oh, remember
remember
the
that.
song? Let's chill
Oh yeah, I remember that song too.
and settle down. That's
Uh-huh.
what I wanna do.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, yeah. Just me and you. Let's chill. Let's chill. Yeah, that one. That,
Yeah,
that man. Yeah, we got the OJ backstabbers. That was my cut too, though, man. I actually apply that to my normal everyday life 18th letter because there's a lot of backstabbers in my life. So,
oh yeah.
they smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Those backstabbers.
Back.
Backstabbers.
No, I swear. Yeah, yo, my parents, our parents, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right. Yeah.
Just the music, like,
Yeah.
and people used to be like, because I was so ahead of my time. Because remember,
Hmm.
I was a kid in the 90s, and I used to have my listening to music, and they'd be like, "What are you listening to? Turn that off." I'm like, "No, I want to hear this." They're like, "Yeah,
Right.
you listen to that old music," because I got an old soul. I grew up in a house with my parents playing this every day, you know.
Right. Yeah, man. And plus, you realize that, a lot of those music back then, especially now looking back at it at the age that we are, that's timeless music right there.
It really
Like
is.
we really all of us here, I could tell some maybe like in their late 20s, early 30s, some probably maybe even younger than that that's probably watching right now. But each and every one of y'all that has listened to these songs, I know when y'all get up there in age, y'all probably will be listening to these songs still at y'all advanced ages. I already know it. Cause I
Exactly.
know I will be.
Oh yeah, me too. But you see that when he got up there?
Belle
Let's see.
Biv DeVoe, tell me when
You know
I
that
see you.
song. Tell
Oh
me
yeah.
when will I
Oh
see
yeah.
you smile?
Smile again.
'Cause I know you
Cause I
missed
know I messed up,
up, baby,
baby.
and I
But
know
I do it
better.
better. Should. Hey, hey. Yep.
Yes. See, I got us into this old school groove right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, hell, it's a good groove to be in, man. It's a happy groove. Oh yeah, Johnny Gill and Stacy Lattisaw. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I used to love Johnny Go. On a perfect day,
Oh
I
yeah.
know that I can count on you.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's not possible. All right, that's enough.
You could ever weather the storm. Cause I need somebody who will stand by me.
Yeah.
Girl, for the good times, the bad times, you will always be right there. Nah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm done. we done.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they coming up with a lot of good tracks in the chat. I see. Look at
No, y'all
them.
got us
Look.
singing all night.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. Double D Dynasty in the building, full effect right now.
Oh, he got. Oh, I'm gonna make a change
Oh
for
yeah,
what's
better than
in
bear.
my life.
Oh
Hold on, let me
yeah.
sing a little bit of that. Gonna
Oh, go ahead.
feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. All right, that's enough. As I turn up the collar on my
Mm,
favorite winter coat. This
mm.
wind is blowing my mind. All right, that's enough.
Oh yeah. Hey man, shoot. I was just about to say, hey, you got the mic right now. Take it. Take it home.
I'm done.
Right. I'm telling you, man. Oh my God, yo. And even Sunkist said that she got her son doing the same thing. Like he an old soul too. Especially with cartoons. He watched Pink Panther and the Jetsons, Flintstone. I'm like, yo,
Oh yeah.
that's the right way to go, man. Ain't nothing good out here in this new age stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, reminisce.
Oh
She said
yeah.
Mary J. Blige. Ah,
I
didn't
see
she?
it in the chat, yo.
Yes.
I'll leave that for you ladies to touch. I ain't touching that.
Yeah, I remember this. Hold on. I wish I had some water.
Hmm.
First time that I saw you, boy. Like I can't even do it. It was a sunny day. All I know is I wanted you. I really hoped you looked my way. Then you smiled at me so warm and sweet. I could not speak. You made me feel like a little bitty girl. What do you do to me? All right, that's enough.
Hey man, it's true. I was like, go ahead, do it, finish it off.
What? Y'all can tell I do karaoke, can't y'all? I'm a karaoke girl all
Yeah,
day.
man. Yeah, all I got to say, man, y'all see that right there on the screen, man. Put them flames in the chat, man, because y'all ain't getting nothing but fire tonight.
Oh yeah, nothing but fire.
Nothing but fire, man. And she hit y'all with that Erica Badu in the
I sung
building.
that by
All
the
right.
way. Oh wait, we can't forget about you.
What about me?
Today was a good day.
Oh my God, yo.
Give us a little bit of that real quick. Give us a sample.
Oh man, not that song, yo.
No, we doing karaoke. Give us a little sample.
All right, I'll give a little sample. Even though I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all saw Melody short when I did it, but I'll give y'all a little sneak preview with that, man. It's just like just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seemed kind of odd. No barking from the dog, no schmog. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't pig out. Finally got a call from a girl I want to dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the door. Thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight. And everything is all right. I got a beat from Kim, cause she could all night. Call up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Hit me on the court and I'm trouble. Last week, around and got a triple double. Freaking niggas every way like MJ. I can't believe Today was a good day.
Good day. Yes, you killed it. You killed it.
Yeah, I remember everybody came up to me and was like, "Yo, you did the damn thing!" Like even the dude that was at the karaoke spot that had an LA hat on, he's like, "Yo, you swag, killer swag, right?" I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He's like, "Yo, you did your thing up there. You killed that, man." I was like, "Yo,
Killed
I
it.
appreciate
You
that,
really
man."
did. You really
And
did.
then of course Melody, she over here hyping me the hell up and whole time. She's like, "You telling me you ain't never did this before? You like a pro?" I said, "This is my first time doing it though."
And I was mad. I was real mad because I'm like, you lying. You did karaoke before.
I never did
I
karaoke
didn't,
before.
I didn't believe you.
Of course you did. You kept asking me when was the first time I did it. I said that was the first time I ever did it. Like the only reason why I knew the stuff so good is because one, I listened to the song a lot growing up, and plus I just knew the lyrics. So
Right. No, you did. You did that really, really good. So
hmm
salute to you.
yeah,
Excuse me. You know what my song is?
you got plenty
I'm,
of them, but I
I'm
know
gonna
your
do one
song
more.
good, huh?
I'm gonna do one more karaoke song. Then we can get back into the show.
Right. One more. Like, put them flames in the chat. I ain't playing. Put them in the chat, yo. All
Put
right, go ahead.
flames and put mics in the chat too. I want to see those mics.
Oh yeah, put the flames and the mics in the chat. You know we gotta see that, man. Go ahead, Melody. I'm gonna mute my mic up.
Okay. Hold on. Said little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottom, these is bloody shoes. Hit the store, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. See, I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you and I don't speak, that means I'm with you. I'm a boss, you a worker. Oh, hold on. I dropped my soda singing. I was about to sing. Oh,
Oh, she was into it.
I'm cursing now. Oh my god, I can't sing it because I'm gonna have to curse.
I mean, well, we already passed the hour mark, so you might as well.
Okay, I want to play the music. Can I play the music too?
I wouldn't risk it.
All right, hold on. See, y'all got us doing karaoke tonight.
Yeah, like come on now. Man, if y'all got us doing all this, man, y'all better be sharing this show out. Share it out, share it, and like it. And subscribe to both our channels.
Right. All right. Y'all ready? She says she. Oh wait. Now she says she gonna do what or who? Let's find out and see. Cardi B, you know where I'm at. You know where I be. You in the club, just a party. I'm there. I get paid a fee. I can't. Hold up.
Oh my God.
I need music. I need music.
I know, but we trying to keep this copyright free over here. You know how they be.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
I
look
know
at
they
H&M,
think
Cardi
so
B,
much. I know
really?
they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a fuck about who ain't fond of me. Drops it. I can't do it. I can't because it's too many curses. But
Right.
karaoke, I'll be going in.
Oh yeah. Oh
What?
yeah. Yeah. Hey Kevin, maybe next time me and Melly might do a karaoke show. Who knows, man? But not tonight.
Not tonight. No. All right, let's get back into the show.
All right. Let's get back it up. We gave y'all a little mini concert and we took y'all back down memory lane with all the songs that we done did. So yeah, let's get back to the show.
Okay, yeah, seriously. All right, y'all. So our next topic we're gonna be talking about, of course, is Keke and her ex-man, her ex-husband. Was they married?
No, they was never married.
Oh, okay, so her ex living boyfriend, her baby
Mm-hmm.
daddy. Let's get into it.
Yep. That's just her baby daddy. Yep.
That's just her baby daddy. All right, hold on.
Uh-huh. Killer better quit playing. That boy can sing.
Oh gosh.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. You know, hey, that crazy enough. That's how I ended up in a lot of my relationships when a girl heard me sing like that. So,
Yeah, you was going in. You was doing your thing.
oh
Definitely.
yeah, yeah. And then look at him. Y'all been doing too much karaoke. Sounds like you ain't doing enough of it.
Yeah, you need to do karaoke is healthy. It helps you out, and it helped me get over my fear of being around people, because I'm socially awkward, but when I do karaoke, it just all of that go out the window. So
Yeah, like to me, Melody is just so damn adorable when it comes to that because she just be so shy and she don't really like doing that stuff. So until she hits the microphone and does the karaoke, and of course when we around, she gets comfortable with doing that stuff. But yeah,
right.
me, I'm antisocial as hell, but she's just socially awkward.
Yes, I am. But let's get into this Keke Palmer. She files for restraining order against Darius Jackson. Wait, yeah, and she claims he abused her multiple times over the course of their 2-year relationship.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm, mm.
So, how do you feel about that?
Oh man, like when I first heard about this last night, I didn't know what to make of it because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first heard about it, I'm thinking, oh Lord, here she come lying again. She about to be up here telling the whole lie, talking about this dude and did this, did that, and ain't no proof that he did anything. Kind of like the whole brick lady situation. Even though there was video with her swole up face talking about no man came to protect me, no man came to do this, no man came to do that, but it was no video evidence of a dude doing that, and this was outside in the parking lot of a club. So you would think they would have video surveillance evidence showing that. But this is what my mind state was. But when we get to that certain other part, then I will continue on with what I got to say. But I want to hear what you got to say about this.
Well, first of all, if this is true, because it's allegedly, because all we see is
Allegedly.
right, because we don't see the video yet. They didn't release the video, they just released pictures. So if he allegedly did this, this is really messed up. Because one thing I don't rock with is a woman
Hmm.
beater. But we all know that these modern women have a lot of mouth. They have a lot of mouth, and a lot of them are abusive themselves. So we don't know what she did to provoke him to, put his hands on her, whatever. We don't even know how hard he was hitting her. We don't know what happened. We just see pictures. Excuse me. But I'm going to say this. She ain't innocent.
Mm-mm.
I 100% guarantee you this girl is not no angel. She not innocent. Like I said, she probably did something to him to make him snap. Because a person can take but so much before they snap. So I don't know. I don't rock with the situation. Like I said, I'm not for it. But if it happened, I definitely don't rock with it.
Oh, I know I don't right. Like I don't condone men hitting on women like that at all. Cause like to me, that's cowardice. Like I
Absolutely.
mean, because clearly he's a lot bigger than her, so that's a given. But I mean, just looking at Keke Palmer and the way that she's been ever since she's been a grown adult or whatever, it's no telling what she might have said to this dude. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always been of the mindset it's three sides to every story. It's her side, then it's his side, and then down the middle is the truth. And I
Right.
just want to know what is the truth. Because yeah, it's easy for her to say, oh, he did this, he did that, or whatever. And then he can come back and say, well, this is not what happened. This is not what happened. But I mean, I'm just waiting on a little bit of evidence that either points in either one's direction. Now, if there's more evidence that comes out and it really proves that this dude is a piece of you know what, then yeah, Kiki had every right to do what she did. But then, I mean, let's just be for real. Kiki is the type that has a mouth on her.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that she's, America's sweetheart just because we all seen her grow up with a Keely and the B or whatever. Like, nah, man. Like, she could have provoked this man to do that. And like I said, and I will never condone a man hitting a woman for any reason because if it get to that point, just leave the house. But at the same time, it's like you know how most women are, and I mean, I know everybody here has watched the movie Baby Boy. And we all seen that infamous scene where Yvette all up in Jody's face. Now he was trying to walk away, leave her alone, but every time he tried to leave, she stepped in front of him. Every time he tried to walk away from the situation, she walked in right in front of him to stop him, and she kept mushing him in the face, and then she was talking, and she was even hitting him a few times, like hitting him with some real blows. And so she was like, "What you gonna do? What you gonna do?" Blah 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 yada yada yada. But then when Jody finally hauled off and slapped her, she started crying like, "You hit me! You hit me!" But what about all the stuff that you did that led up to him hitting you? Because he didn't want to do that. But you pushed him to that point to where it was like, what the hell? So
right, yeah, exactly, RZA. From those pictures, it did look like he bodied her, but I need to see more. I need to see the video in motion. I need to hear the audio. Then I need to know what she did to provoke him to do that. Like he said, it's 3 sides to every story, and I want to hear the truth. That's what I want to hear.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Because right now, all we're hearing is the side of Keke. And now, of course, everybody is going to be like, "Oh man, Keke has just been so hurt. I can't believe she's been going through this abuse for so long." But nobody even wants to hear Darius' side at this point. Let's just be honest. And the crazy thing about it is that dude could be telling the 100% truth. But since Keke has such a following and such a backing, especially since she's like one of Hollywood's biggest stars, who you think they're really gonna listen to, him or her?
definitely her over him. First of all,
Exactly.
she's a woman. Women always get the upper hand. We already know that.
Yeah.
Because if the
Yeah.
tables were turned, if that surveillance was showing her on top of him, beating him up, it wouldn't get this much attention. People would laugh at him. "Oh, you let her beat you up like that?" Like they would bully
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. And that's the thing that's been built up in our society when it comes to men. It's a lose-lose situation. Because if a man doesn't hit his woman, and I'm like I said, I'm not telling any man to do that. But if a man chooses to walk away, everybody go, "Oh man, she punked you. She made you her little bitch. Like you just you a punk ass. Like how you gonna let her punk you out like that?" But then if you were to retaliate, "Man, you ain't nothing but a woman beater, man. You should be locked under the jail, man. How you gonna hit a female like that, man? She way less than you." That's why I say it's a lose-lose situation for
It
any man.
really is. It really is. And we already know she was thotting around, half dressed, all up in Usher's face.
There goes my baby. Oh, girl, look at you in that dress, girl.
Mm-hmm. Looking a mess in that dress,
Yeah,
looking a mess. Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah. And I don't know. It can be this. It can either be she was doing all that because she was tired of his mess, trying to get away from him. So she wanted to go out and find a new man.
Mm-hmm.
Or it can be that she's just disrespectful and she went out and disrespected him and he just got tired of it.
Mm-hmm. Right, that's true. That's facts. There's only a lose-lose situation for a man that's looking to seek validation or living for someone else. Hey, you do got a point with that one though, Sun Kiss. I give you that. That is a fact. But that's the thing though, man. Like it's kind of like most dudes, they kind of find it hard to not live for validation because we always got to live with that stigma of being a man and having conduct ourselves like men. And plus, when you're around your boys, of course you're gonna get peer pressure like it ain't nothing. Like, yo, you gonna let your woman talk to you like that? Man, if that was my woman, man, she ain't gonna ever do that to me. Like, come on, bro. I can't believe my homie going out like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You gotta man up. You gotta let her know who's who. You gotta let her know who the boss is. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's the type of stuff that we deal with on a daily basis, man.
Yeah, pretty much. This whole situation is messed up, but it's one person, one innocent person in the situation that's caught in the middle, and that's that poor baby. He
Mm-hmm.
is caught in the middle. And if what she's saying is true, that he's doing this in front of that child, or they're doing it to each other, because I'm sure it's not just him. If they're abusing each other in front of that child, that is
Mm-hmm.
despicable. That's disgusting. That's deplorable. That's something that a child should never see, is his or her parents going at it like that. That should
Right.
be far away from that child.
Right. I mean, of course, that would be mortifying for a kid to see his parents fighting like that, or his father, constantly putting his hands on his mother like that.
Or
But
his
I
mother
mean,
constantly putting her hands on it, his father.
yeah, exactly. Like it's terrible all the way around. Like it really is. Like it's just terrible all the way around. It's just, I mean, curse us for being the way we are, but the lucky thing for the kid is he won't remember none of this because he's not even a year old yet. But of course, he's gonna hear stories about it when he gets older and stuff. It's just he won't remember ever seeing it.
Right. Well, it's going to be all over the internet because, like we already know, once something is on the internet, it's there forever. So he's going to find out whether they want him to or not. That's first
Oh
and
yeah,
foremost.
definitely. Oh, they're definitely gonna find that out. Like, come on.
Right.
Yeah, and like I always say, I told you this earlier when we talked about this. I said I feel so sorry for this kid because see now this is another kid that's gonna grow up in an unstable environment.
Yeah. And it's going to have a single mother. It's, well, not really single mother, because I'm sure the father is going to be in the baby's life too. But if she gets full custody, no telling what she's going to do. That means
She's
he's
been granted full
around.
custody.
Oh, okay. So she's already been granted full custody. So that means she might just want to. She got a restraining order, so she probably
Yep.
don't want him to see the baby at all. She probably just going to collect that child support and move on. And this baby is not going to be able to see his father until he is of age, 18 years old, and that is going to really ruin this little boy.
hmm And like I said, and just like we've all said, and I'm pretty sure everybody in this chat have said this to their parents at one point or another, none of us asked to be here. But the fact that we are here, like we want, especially as children, we just want to be loved, nurtured, and have a stable environment. But this kid don't even have a chance, and he's not even 1 years old yet. Like it's sad to me because it's like he's already going to know dysfunction before he even knows his ABCs.
Right. And this little boy, this is another little boy that's going to grow up hating women because of what his mother did. And that's facts. This is really facts. He's going to grow up with his mother being a witch, like most black mothers are. Well, not most black mothers. Let me change my words. A lot of black mothers are to their sons, because that son reminds her of the father. So we
hmm
already know that she's not going to treat him the greatest, because every time she look at that little boy, she's going to see this man. So this little boy is probably not even going to date black women
Mm-mm.
because of what he saw his mother do.
Yeah, and then like I said, like if it ever comes out that Keke orchestrated this whole thing just to get Darius out of the picture so that he will never be involved with this kid's life and stuff like that. We're going with hypotheticals because I'm not saying that it's true. All of this right now is alleged. So let's say if that particular scenario were to be the case, and she set all of this up just to get Darius out of the picture. Then when the kid gets old enough to really start knowing things and really comprehending things, and then he gets wind of what his mother has done, then he gonna hate his moms to death, and he's not going to want to deal with black women ever again because of that. Because it's not like those type of stories have never happened before. So
Exactly. So this is just a lose-lose situation all the way around for this little boy. And unfortunately, this is the story of most black children's lives, because
mhm,
this is what they go through
yeah,
on a
unfortunately.
daily basis.
This and so many other things plague or the black community as a whole. That's why I say until we fix what's going on in our own backyard, There's no such thing as a black community, in my opinion. Like, I understand, and I even feel for the people that want to fight for the black community, because deep down inside, I want us to be a unit. I want us to move like how all the other races move and stuff. But from what I've been seeing these past few years, I don't believe that we're ever going to get to that point. So,
No, this is the black community, like the Passport brothers call it, the community.
community,
Yes,
right,
yeah,
right.
unfortunately, but it is what it is.
Okay, let me see what Happy Life said. I would not be shocked single baby mama Keke live old and die. No, she not, because you won't be there to take care of her.
Oh my god.
You
You
gonna be
right.
right there. You gonna be right there, swooping in and be like, "Here you go, Keke. It's time for me to love on you."
You gonna be simping for Kiki Happy Life? Oh my god.
No, he probably gonna be like, "Swag, don't say nothing like that. I don't mess with Keke like that."
Mm. He's part of the Keke Palmer Defense Force.
Man, he's a part of all the defense force, man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. No, he didn't just say that. No, he didn't just no.
He'll be busy with Sexy
Ha-
Red.
Happy life, man. You going out sad right now, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's bad, homie. Sexy red. Swag is the stepdaddy. I don't play nobody's stepdaddy, bro. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, they
I don't.
crazy. They crazy in this chat tonight.
Yeah, I love it though, but no, I ain't no stepdaddy. You should know that better than anybody, so don't play with me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see what Suck is. It's hard to unite with the people in its entirety, let alone our community, because the headspace I have, a lot of people are clouded. Let me see. And people are just here existing versus actually trying to live. Mm, that's
Every
actually, yeah. Wow.
Oh man, she said typos. What did you
Yeah. I guess she was trying to type it and she may have typed it wrong or something. I don't know.
maybe? All right, so we
Okay.
almost at the 1:30 mark. So why don't we just drop the StreamYards link for half an hour? If anybody want to come
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, we could drop it for a half an hour. Y'all could give y'all takes on what we talked about tonight.
Hmm. I want to hear what y'all got to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now remember, y'all, it's only a half an hour because we ain't about to do no long show today.
Mm-mm. Yeah, honestly, I really wasn't feeling good today. But I was like, you know what? Swag got to work this weekend. So we might as well get our Killing Them Sweetly show in right now.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm.
Might as well get it in, man. Oh, we got a super chat in the building.
Oh, look at that. 18th letter. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We appreciate you supporting the show. He says, unfortunately, it looks like Kiki never wanted Darius, just the baby. And it's women out here that only want control and nothing else. Big facts. Huge facts.
Oh yeah. 18 letter dropping gems as always, man. Hey,
Mhm.
happy life, man. Mute YouTube. I hear echo, man.
Alright.
All right.
Hey, Happy
All right,
Life.
there we go. What's going on, happy life?
Nothing much.
Why it sound like you low?
We can't hear you, Happy
Huh?
Life.
Oh, you hear me now?
I hear you, but it's low, fam.
And there's an echo.
Well, I did see something on StreamYard saying about an echo supposedly, but
Hmm.
people supposed to wear their headphones to try to kill that.
Oh,
Well, we're going to do one at a
mine's
time.
on.
When one person is talking, just mute out.
Right, right, definitely. All right, so go ahead, happy life. What you got to say on it? Let me mute up.
I'm going to mute up too.
Yeah, Kiki. I'm gonna say with my Holy Spirit, I'm gonna say she guilty, because you know how society is. They always want to be about the woman. So women gonna use their privilege card to get over. So she gonna collect them checks, do that little boy dirty, and she gonna die alone. That's my prediction.
All
Great.
right.
That
All right.
was
Happy life mute up, bro. All right, man. That was a good little take that you had, homie. But yeah, I mean, but I'm pretty sure somebody gonna take on Kiki because I mean, she still look good enough for somebody to bust down. I'm not saying that they're wife or anything, but she might have some revolving doors of men coming around. You know what I'm saying? So
oh, she definitely do. I can tell. The way she dressed, the way she carry herself with herself,
hmm
looking all thottish and whatnot.
yeah,
Definitely.
exactly. All right, man. So what you got to say, AT Blood? I seen you pull it up and salute to you for pulling up to the panel, homeboy.
Killer.
Salute.
Shout out to you, brother. How you been? Shout out
I've
to
been
Melody.
good, man.
Thank you.
That's good. That's good to hear. From the Shot Town to the Sea Town, brother.
You know
So,
it.
man, my take on this, Kiki is just looking real shady. She's been kind of looking shady since this incident with you know, with the whole Usher situation.
hmm
Even before, remember, we never knew anything about Darius. She just showed up pregnant. Nobody knew about who she was pregnant by, anything. She just showed up with her baby bump, which means that it looks like to me from a distance she had poor intentions right there, because I think Kiki knew that she was getting up there to the 30 mark, and I think she wanted to have a child prior to that. Um,
hmm
when you look at Darius, of course, Darius, he's not in the public eye. He's not a celebrity, anything like that. But Kiki gives me off those vibes, especially I know a lot about her. She's from the Chicago area. She was raised in Harvey, which is a rough suburb outside of Chicago. And she just give me those vibes based off of her interviews and everything. Kiki comes off as one of those ladies that want control. And when the situation popped off with Darius, when the whole Usher thing, you can just see how they made a mockery of how this man felt. You know, he said, "You a mother. Why are you even dressing like that?" And she didn't even stand up and speak on his behalf when her fans was attacking him with their misandrous opinions and different things like that. So it's looking like Darius was nothing more than a sperm donor for her who wanted to have her child on her own, pretty much.
Mm,
Definitely
yeah,
look at that. That was actually a great take
it
because
really was. Really
she
was.
is up there in age, and most women out there just want a baby. So, and plus, she never, like you said, she never really showed him on social media or anything before she came up pregnant.
All
She
right.
wasn't talking about him. She didn't say, "Hey, I got a man," nothing. So,
Yeah. And now
definitely.
that I think about it, like, yeah, dude, Rakim had a hell of a point because at one point, wasn't she out here talking about like she was messing with all genders at one point? Like she's supposed to be messing with
I believe
women,
so.
dudes,
I
or
believe so.
whatever. But then all of a sudden she was on Saturday Night Live and showed up with a baby bump talking about I'm about to have a baby, y'all, and is that a third? And then of course, like what, weeks or maybe a month, 2 months later, we see the dude that, knocked her up. And it's like, yeah, I don't know about you.
But not only that, swag, but isn't she with a woman now? Now that she had the baby, she's back with a woman?
Shoot. That's news to me.
I just,
Yeah,
to
Ain't
me
nothing wrong
personally,
with her.
Happy
to
like
me,
mute up, homie.
I just wanted to speak on what you were saying just a minute ago. Swag, look, man, I feel you, bro. I'm a black man. I love being a black man, and I love black women. The black women that love me, I should say.
Exactly.
But the way things are, people within our community, we got the alphabet people, we got the feminists. It's like once this mindset is set, this false illusion of power that they have,
Hmm.
we can never we can't build anything with them. Here you just had, and not to go off a subject, but here you just had speaking like feminists and alphabet people. Now, do I agree with DJ Academics? No. I don't agree with DJ Academics on
Oh yeah, that situation with Ack and Saucy Santana, man. Oh
yeah.
wow.
Like when has it ever been acceptable for a home I ain't gonna say that a
Just say
zest
rainbow, brother.
yeah, a rainbow man
Yeah.
to threaten a straight man with grape? Like when has that ever been acceptable? And you got all
Right.
these women on there, yeah. Look, man, I don't care. I'm at this point, I don't care. I'm fighting them all. You coming at me crazy, talking like that, everybody getting their head knocked off. Period, point
Right.
blank.
Exactly. Like, and I even seen like a story that Queen Latifah was talking about with the whole act of, Saucy Santana talking about, oh, he's so afraid to speak on this man, but he talks so much about the black women and stuff like that, and blase, blase, blah. And it's like, when academics came out and said that he wasn't trying to talk about it, he wasn't saying like, oh, he's scared of him. He's not scared of Saucy Santana. He's scared of the machine that's backing Montana.
Hmm.
Because let's be for real, the Rainbow Mafia is running the United States right now. So if he even goes against the grain, his YouTube channel, his podcast, everything that he's invested his time, his blood, his sweat, his tears, and his money into is going to be gone within seconds if he even thinks to utter anything against them. Even if he just said, look, I just want to fight you just man to man. Like they will still take it a like he is a part of this community, blah, 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 blah. So, but a lot of people just figure, oh, he's just scared to reach out. No, he sees a bigger picture at play. He ain't stupid because if he go against him, his money's gone,
Right.
his livelihood gone, his career gone. So,
And when you said that, like when you said that, right?
hmm
It's going to get to a breaking point. I'm not sure if it's going to be 10 years from now, 20 years from now, but people are kind of getting fed up of this game of power, and it's being done for a political gain. It's being done for a purpose. But
hmm
feminists see, and now you have certain women that's complaining about the alphabet people, but y'all let them in there. Y'all let them in the door.
hmm
They couldn't have got this far without y'all. You didn't listen
right,
to the men. You said the men were, hateful or whatever may be. Okay, now you got, the robot women trying to take your place and they're real genuine women. You complaining about that. You complaining about them taking over the beauty industry. You complaining about you can't find any men, but yet you don't want to see the error in your ways. And there's
right.
been so much propaganda to fat to play on that mindset is that once you make your identity in a false reality, once you make your identity in lies and you build up a platform in lies and a false reality, you can't go back. It's too hard to go back because in the traditional world, you're nobody. But in this false
Mm,
reality, you're everything that's important. The
right.
situation with Kiki and Darius, if you paid attention to the comments, even with the dress thing, you had women telling him to shut up and just be a baby daddy. You just a baby daddy.
Wow.
Just a
I definitely remember that too.
yeah, you're supposed to be in the subservient position, in the subservient role, and that's the way some of these ladies think. Now the ladies that's riding with brothers, they with those brothers 24/7. They with them 365. And if you notice, some of these women that are in healthy relationships with their men, they can't even be around women like that.
Hell no.
They can't even be. They'll tell look, I only got a couple of women friends because really, when they see you in a happy relationship where, of course, your man is running the show and you have input on that and y'all have a stable relationship and he's taking all of the risks and he's of course he's going to listen to you. You're going to be able to give input and everything, but he's paying for everything and he's taking the risks and everything, and you live in a stable relationship. Women hate to see that. It's a lot of women that hate to see that, and they'll do their best to sabotage it. I mean, that's why we got the term picking for women who are so traditionally not misandrous. Like they have women that like men that want to be in a relationship, a stable relationship with a man, are now called a pick me. Like this is how sick things have gotten twisted. So that's all I wanted to add. I've went on a long rant, but I was gonna let somebody else speak. I apologize for that.
You did great. You were speaking
Man,
nothing but facts.
nothing but facts, homie. I loved every minute of those takes, man. But yeah, like Zoo, man, you got to come up on the panels more often, fam. Like for real.
Please. Definitely. Hey, Swag, I'll be right back, okay?
All right, yeah, because I was about to pass the mic to H&M because I see he hopped on the panel. So I know you got a lot to say on this subject. So what you got to talk about, H&M?
What's good? Killing them sweet, bringing that heat, looking so fly in the YouTube streets.
What's going on, homie?
Yeah, nothing much. This situation, oh my, I'm not surprised. First the bullshit with Usher, now this. He becomes a raging lunatic. Now she's filing a restraining order. I kind of saw it coming a mile away. I don't know about y'all, but I kind of saw it coming a mile away. This man gonna get tired of her nonsense. Something gonna pop off, and now she's in a situation that she probably can't get out of. Now she's in a filing a restraining order against him. It's just crazy. And like I said in the comments, the only person who's really suffering here is that innocent little baby. Sure, the baby ain't gonna remember this now, but fast forward 10 years later, when that kid don't know to, I don't know, walk, talk, jump, walk around by himself and play sports and do other activities, this gonna pop up again eventually. He gonna hear word gonna get around the street what his parents went through when he was still a little infant. Especially with social media, that stuff is definitely gonna spread. This gonna
Oh
pop up
yeah.
in this gonna pop up in the internet streets at some point when this kid grows up. I can tell you that right now. So he's the true victim in all this. And Darius and Kiki are just the instigators of the bullshit. That's my take on it.
Mm. Right, that's true, man. That's true. That's absolutely facts right there. Because, like I've already said, man, my heart goes out for that kid. Like I really don't care about those two. They grown as hell, so they gonna do what they gonna do. But this kid, like I said, he ain't even 1 years old yet, and I don't even think the baby can walk yet, and it's already problems between the parents. So it's like I really feel for those kids, man. So, like I said, I hope the kid has some type of stable environment to keep him sane. But just like Melody pointed out, this is probably going to be another reason why he'll probably end up messing around with a Becky when he gets older, or a Ling Ling, or Sofia Vergara type of chick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have a distaste for his own black women, and that's the shameful part about it. I mean, you can date who you want to date, no matter the race. But for him to say I don't deal with black women because of what my mom and dad had to go through and seeing their chaotic relationship, that's a bit of a problem. No, so that doesn't need to be his reason for turning to another race. But hey, it is what it is.
I mean, you
And you know
never
when I
know,
was
man. You never know, fam, because let's be honest, man. A lot of men will tell you this. Their first ever true love was their mother. Not in that sense, but it's just the fact
I
that a
know what you
woman,
mean.
yeah, it's just that a woman is the one that she's supposed to be the model woman of what you want to look for when you get to that age. So when your mom is doing some effed up things, it's like, man, and you would think that your mom is supposed to be the poster child for women. So when you see your mama acting up, it's like, man, I'm not trying to deal with that. Because if my own mama ain't acting right, what's going to let me believe that these other women are going to be right? And it's just the shame, because the women that actually have decency and have morals, they will be overlooked because it's a lot of sexy reds, and it's a lot of Sukianas, and it's a lot of all of these Cardi B's and all these other women that's out here that's plaguing society, showing that hoism is the way to go, but leaving the real women alone to have to really fight for the scraps.
Yeah, not only that, the so-called 304s of the world will try to sabotage any kind of good relationship that they can sabotage. They will say
Yeah.
stupid shit like, "Hey, hey, why are you catering to that man? Why are you letting that man control you? Let that man get his own place." Stupid stuff like that. And I know women can think for themselves. I'm not going to say this applies to all women, but a lot of women will go off emotions and what their sisterhood think before they even consider what a man wants. That's why I don't take too kindly to women having too many female friends who are into this kind of lifestyle. Think about that. If Melody was in a relationship, for example, a healthy traditional relationship. You think she wants to hang out with a bunch of 304s? No, because they're going to some point possibly fuck up her man and make her think that her man is just doing her dirty when she needs to go out here and be an independent boss chick, get her own, don't need a man for this, that, and the third. And if she has a child, she can raise a child by herself and not with a man. Seriously, what the
Um,
hell?
can I add to that real quick? Swag
Go
to
ahead, go ahead.
Go
that's what
ahead, bro. Go ahead, man.
I'm so tired of emotions being used as an excuse for some of these people. Because when you a grown adult, I can understand emotions getting away, but like if you pissed off at your boss, you ain't gonna hurl no insults at your boss because there's consequences behind that. Some of these ladies
Hmm.
know that. No matter how emotional you feeling about something like that, I think in some cases with some of these ladies, they know completely. They know full and well what they're doing. It's just that they have emotions to use that as a backup card if it blows up in their face. You never hear nobody really come out the blue and just stand on their stuff and just say, "Yeah, I had intentions on doing that. That was my intentions from the jump, whether they go bad or not." You know what I'm saying? And that that kills me, man. That kills me a lot of the times when like they use the emotions. Okay, I understand women are more emotional than men, but hell, men, I mean, we get upset. We be feeling like we want to knock head offs and everything, but we have to think as well. And I think if you're an adult and you have a sound state of mind, you can think things through before you react based off of emotion. Sometimes I can understand emotions getting the best of certain women, but sometimes I think that's used as an excuse and it's used as a little card to pull out to fall back on if they plans don't go as planned.
Mm, yeah, you ain't lying about that one, man. Like, yeah, because I mean, I even just touched on it earlier. Like, man, we as men, we got feelings too, you know what I'm saying? But of course, we live in a society to where we were always told that, we got to suck up what we're going through. We got to, take it like a man, you know what I'm saying? We can't cry. We can't do this. We can't do that. But it's like, it's so much stuff that's bottled up inside of us. And then when we decide to lash out because we don't know what other outlet to, to use it on, it's like, man, he needs the help. He needs this. He needs that. It's like, but you never gave us a real outlet to really show our emotions like that. So it's like, what do you expect for a man to do when he's so angry and he's at his boiling point? He loses it because he hasn't had anybody to help him really cope with whatever he's been going through. So
Yeah, it's a lot of it's like the people that's and then it's people that create these toxic situations too, man. They create the toxic situations. They constantly put men down. They they, they look down on men in a lot of cases. And then on top of that, then when you emasculate a man, emasculate him as a child, you
mhm.
know, and then turn around and treat him like garbage for a majority of his life. You got women that's looking you up and down, women that look like you, looking you up and down in places like the banks, your teachers that's supposed to be there to help you in the educational system. Even certain women that look like you in the court system. Um,
Hold on, AT. You still got that echo, happy life. All right, go ahead, Raquel.
yeah, and you wonder why like a man can be you can put down this man for the last 22, 23 years of his life, women that looks like him, and then you wonder why he's with another race of a woman. And the funny thing is, these a lot of some of these women don't even realize you set these men up to go with these other groups of women. You set these men up to go with these other groups of women. Like he been getting treated like garbage, being emasculated, being looked down upon in his own community. With and he's raised to taught that he has to have this unconditional love for women that don't have any love for him, that just use him as a tool, whether it be for procreation or whether it be to send him off on a dummy mission where he can possibly lose his life or lose his freedom for a person that don't even appreciate him. You got that type of woman. Then you got the alphabet people that's jumping in the mix. Uh, Educated feminists who purposely mislead a lot of these young ladies out here, and all types of stuff. And you don't even realize after all of that, what all it takes for a woman of another group to come up: a smile
What's
and a
that?
high,
Yeah.
a smile and
Unfortunately, something so simple can take you far, far.
all he got to do is see another race of woman come up, smile at him, hi. You want to go? Would you like to go get coffee sometime? Would you like to
Yeah.
go? And then after that, he gone.
Yeah,
he
he
gone.
gone after that. He gone after that, man. 'Cause,
He
I mean,
gone.
that's all it is, man. And just to have like real dope conversations, like even though of course they're not of the same background, but just the fact that she wants to know about the person that's in front of her, that's
Right.
already gonna make the dude be like, oh man, I gotta keep this girl because
Right.
she really seems like she's very much genuinely into me, not the stereotype of what they portray on TV or on social
Right.
media. She
Right.
wants to know me.
Right.
So that's what gets dudes hooked on other races of women because those other races of women, they want to know the person that's in front of them, not the person they may have seen on TV or on Instagram, Facebook, or in the magazines or any of that, man.
Hmm. And I mean, we've seen online, especially with uh this the I don't know if I should even still say her name, even though she's been banned off of YouTube. But we've
Just
seen
say G.
online,
Just say
yeah,
G.
yeah, G,
All
um,
right.
or the bald eagle. But we've seen not just but multiple divestment channels and all of it. We've seen it's women within our community that purposely mislead women into into like misery
Hmm.
and unhappiness just for profit. Just for profit. For YouTube profit. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
a lot of people forget that some of these women that's on here, these women that have multiple, bigger followings, 200,000, 300,000. Some of these ladies, the same men that they talk about, as far as a Dusty and all of that, sweetheart, you was a Dusty before your YouTube channel blew up. Dusty, you was a Dusty. When you look at G, right, for perfect example, and I'm not even talking about the colorism queen because she's another one. She's very vindictive, manipulative, and sneaky. But
Right.
also French Italy, that's another one. Not going to say a real name, but you all know
Right.
there's French Italy and
I'm
all of
pretty
these.
familiar. Yeah.
So even when you look at G, right, she
Hmm.
started out being, and the funny thing is, Simps get no respect because it was these suckers that brought these ladies to the forefront. They put them on the Voice Watkins, and I got a lot of respect for the brother, but even SWP put on the colorism queen. I remember back in
Mm.
those days. But also Voice Watkins put on French Italy too.
Mm.
Um so they don't even get no respect because they turned around and after they put them on, they turn around and disrespect them. And I can't remember, it hasn't been a day in time where black men have said we're just doing this for black men, nobody else. Anytime black men have gotten on or tried to do anything, black men have always bigged up black women and they brought their women along with them. We brought our women along with us to put them up, whether we was on a platform, any type of platform. But
Right.
in a lot of these spaces you see, and even with some of these women outside the internet, they're not putting on black men. They're not helping black men with anything. They say this is for women, and black women only. You have a lot of these women that say, "Oh, we're starting our own business. We're entrepreneurs." Okay, sweetheart, why are you not hiring your sons then? Why
Good
are your
question.
sons out here running the streets, running amok, tearing stuff up, being the same Dusty that you complain about? Why is he out here doing that?
Mm,
You're not gonna get an answer if you was a boss the way you said you was a boss. But yeah, some of these ladies, like, I'm like, y'all, and this is not a slight at the black women that love us. I love y'all. We just talking about the cancer that's in our community, just like we talk about the cancer men that's in our community as well. But
mm,
for the most part, yeah, these women have made money off manipulating these women. And the funny thing is that, okay, you complaining, you treat your own men like garbage, you treat them like crap, and then you get mad that another race of woman have got it because they
mm,
understand that the market is competitive. So they're gonna say, $70,000 a year, $60,000 a year, 80. Okay, that's good to me because they not living in an Instagram fantasy. They know what's going on out there in the real world with these other groups, you know, that
mm,
people within our community don't pay attention to because we're scrolling on Instagram 24/7 thinking we can live out a fantasy, you know.
mhm.
So they scooping these men up, you know.
Right.
And the funny thing is the women in our community that are good women that are very that understand that their femininity makes them attractive. Sweetheart, you ain't even like we all come from the same place. You ain't even got to be super feminine as long as I can get along with you and we gel well together, you gonna get picked up. I'm talking about black women. You gonna get picked up. And those black women already got their men. So
Mhm.
the funny thing is with these women, they energy is so bad. They energy is so rancid. They
Right.
I'm like, you can't get no other man. They the same women that complain about oh, I got pregnant by a Dusty, and now you with a bottom shelf Dusty, another Dusty from another group. I'm like, sweetheart, it don't matter. You out here Neapolitan style when it comes to Dusty.
Right.
You got every flavor of Dusty that you can think of: a vanilla Dusty, a chocolate Dusty, a butter pecan Dusty. You got it all.
Oh man, got it
So,
all.
and a lot of the times, like I was just saying earlier, bro, it's just they want this control. They want this control. They have fallen victim to that mindset of thinking. Some of them actually think that they're better and think that they're above their own men. College debt and all. You know, they fallen for the okie doke by going to taking these women's studies courses in college, uh,
Mhm.
taking these different believing the talk shows, believing all of this other stuff. And they've built their relationships off gelling with women that feel the same. So now they got their whole little community, and they trying to figure out how do I fit a square into how do I fit a circle into a square peg, and
Mm.
it's not working because they
Right.
they they want to add the man to their program,
Mhm.
and it's not working unless you get
Yeah.
and when they do get him, he like if he's a sucker, then they don't respect him.
Right.
So,
That's facts, man. And plus, them be the same ones that'll be hollering about, oh, they career driven, this, that, and third, but yet they want a man to treat them with traditional values. It's like you can't really have traditional values when you're not trying to be a traditional woman. Like that just doesn't make any sense. But what do I know?
Exactly. I don't know. You're spot on. You're spot on. Believe that. You are spot on. And the
Right.
thing is, they want traditionalism. They want traditionalism only when it benefits them. They want to be a modern, independent boss chick when it benefits them. But then when shit hit the fan, now they want to go back to being traditionalism. They want to go into what they call the soft girl era, which I think ran for 2 years in a row, but it flopped on both occasions.
did
So
that,
they'll
did that
soften up only for the right man, and when shit get bad, that's it.
Husker,
Uh-huh.
did that last for 2 years or 2 months? Because I only remember that being around for a couple of months, and then when they realized it's like, yeah, because it's getting real out here. And what you were saying, what you were just saying a minute ago, Swag. Here's the thing. as men, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thought that we have to take our L's. You will even
Mm.
have men that'll run into other young men. Look, hey, check this out, young blood. Don't do what I did, man. I did
Right.
this, I did that. I made this mistake. I didn't take school serious. I was what the 50 Cent saying Wankster. Damn, homie. And
In
high
high
school,
school, you was the
man,
man,
You
homie.
was a
What
man, homie.
the
the
hell
fuck
happened
happened
to
to
you?
you? Right.
Like,
Damn, homie.
and that's the
You
thing.
was a man, homie. The fuck happened to you? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and a lot of the times we forced to take our L's, but with some of these ladies, they don't want to take their L's, man. They don't want to look back and say, "Look, I went down the wrong path. I was purposely misled."
Uh-huh. Hold on, Rakim. I'm gonna let you get back to it, but let me just see. Happy life, is that you, homie?
Yeah, it is.
All right, cool. All right,
Yeah, he
Does
scared
it
me with
work?
that one.
right. Yeah, I
I'm
just
back.
had to make sure. I see. I hear you. Go ahead, Rakim. And after Rakim, we gonna end up wrapping it up with final thoughts because we about to hit the 2 hour mark, yo. So,
Okay, I was just gonna say so. With a lot of these ladies, and I'm sure Melanie will understand this, and ladies
Mhm.
like Sun Kiss and ladies like the cynical one in there in the chat. With a lot of these ladies, they're not gonna take their L's lying down. When they realize that that they lost the game, they're gonna flip over the board and throw the dice. And what I mean by that is that they're gonna try to sabotage every other woman that they run across. They're gonna try to sabotage every young lady if they can mislead them because they just can't live with the fact that I made this mistake and now I'm by myself, or maybe it's my character that's keeping me by myself, and I don't know how to change. I've been this way for so long, I don't know how to change. So
Definitely.
that's and those are the and those people you got to watch because in some of these women, their ego is so bad. If they feel like they ain't got nothing to lose, they're gonna try to make you lose everything. So
Absolutely.
I just want to add this because I know everybody's getting ready to get out of here. Because I know between you all's channel, Melody and Swag, we spend time and a lot of other channels. We talk about a lot of these toxic people within our community. But I want everybody to come over to my channel because we was talking about R&B earlier. I take the risk. I'm gonna be having an R&B. I'm gonna be having an R&B standoff with Toya the Tutor, and we're gonna be playing R&B on my show. So if anybody's, because I like to we talk about different things, but I like to celebrate our black culture and the positive in it instead of fighting these miserable people online
hey,
24.
that's what's up, man.
So
I'm
y'all can
loving
come
that.
over there. Just click on your notifications. Everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat, and come over to the 18th Letter Show. Sometimes I talk about serious topics, but we need a break on that. And I try to celebrate black culture and talk about things that can gel us together and make us have have a good time over there because it's so
Definitely.
Hey, man.
So,
Hey, that's dope, man. That's
yeah.
dope, honestly.
Right.
Like,
So,
go ahead, man.
no, I was gonna say this real quick. Do us a favor and drop your link in the chat because you're about to have it now, right? You having it now?
Raquel.
no, not now, not now. I'm going to be setting it up. So if anybody wants to, it'll be probably either tomorrow or Sunday. So if anybody
Oh,
wants to come over and
yeah.
tune
Yeah, but still plug it in the chat that way, people can subscribe and drop the notifications, and that way they'll know whenever you do it either tomorrow or Sunday, it'd be right there for them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep the ball rolling. Cause I mean, honestly, man, that's kind of like what, me and Melody trying to do over here. Of course, we talk about the foolishness over here, with black folks as well, but we also trying to create good times over here and build our own little unit and stuff like that. That's why we call everybody over here the Double D Dynasty.
Yeah.
right.
How you like that, by the way? Before we go, the Double D Dynasty. How you like that?
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
tell me. You like it, man?
I think it's dope. The Double D Dynasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because it's based on me and Melly, because we call ourselves the dynamic duo, so dynamic duo dynasty. Because if y'all rocking with the dynamic duo, y'all are part of the dynasty.
Absolutely, I
Exactly.
think it's dope.
Why? Thank
Right.
you.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, but guys, it's the 2 hour
Makes
mark.
sense to me.
Right. So we're at the 2 hour mark. So let's do final thoughts. We can start with you, 18th letter, then Happy Life, then Huscular. Go ahead.
Okay. My final thoughts is thank y'all for allowing me to be on y'all platform once again. It's been a while since I stopped over. I really enjoy the energy over here because I'm pretty sure y'all know everybody platform you can't get on. Everybody, it's certain areas. It's like high school. It's certain areas people gather at that you just like I'm gonna stay over here in the hallway. Y'all can stay over there by the bleachers. So
I
this
love it.
but this is such good energy. We all logical. We all logically thinking people. We all are critical thinkers over here, and I just appreciate y'all having me up once again. But the way that this is going to play out with Kiki is going to use the single mother trope down the line after she purposely sabotaged her relationship with Darius. I'm not excusing Darius's behavior. You never put your hands on a woman, especially if that is the case. I'm trying to wait till all the facts play out. Um, but I definitely believe Kiki played a part in that, and he played his part as well. And he should have vetted her a little bit better before he jumped into the relationship with her. And some of these dudes gonna learn, man. Some of these dudes gonna learn. Some of these women out here like Kiki ain't got the best intentions. We saw that the way she mocked them during the whole Usher situation. When she even did the video, I'm a mother. We remember that, Nobody's forgotten. So she never really particularly cared about that young man like that. She just wanted the child, in my opinion. And we got to be aware because here's the thing: you can be minding your business, you living your life, you being happy as a black man. It's women out here that don't want to see a black man smile. They don't
Mm,
want to see you happy at all. I've seen these comments on Twitter. Women like just seeing black men happy just makes me sick. It makes me upset. So what that tells you is that you can be over here minding your own business, enjoying your life, and it's women out here that will intentionally seek you out just to destroy your life or just to put a magnifying glass on what you're doing. So a lot of the brothers got to be careful out here, man, and watch out for these toxic women and know the difference between a Melanie, a Sunkiss, a cynical one versus a Kiki Palmer. And that's it.
all right. Thank you for that. That was awesome. We appreciate you. Real quick before we get to Happy Life, Aunt T came through with the $10 super chat. Salute to you, Aunt T, always supporting the show. He said, "Damn, I missed the show. Peace, everyone." Oh, thank you. Oh my God, you gotta love Aunt T. Thank you so much. And also, he became a new member of the channel. Thank you so much. So he's the first member, guys. I just set up my membership not too long ago. And shout out to you, Auntie, for being the first member of the show. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then,
Yo, salute. And he also gifted a sub too.
yay, thank you.
He
I'm
also gifted a membership, yo. So yeah.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm so excited. That's so awesome. But wait, did you become a member too?
Yep.
Yay, thank you so much for being the second member of the show. I really appreciate you. Like for real. Like for real, for real.
No doubt, no doubt, man.
I feel so special. Thank
Right.
you.
Yeah, so if anybody else wants to join the media mafia and be a part of the sweet world of Sweet Melody Media, go ahead and become a member. Go ahead.
Definitely. And as y'all can see, it's movie theater candy because this is a movie. So you know how people have like different themes? Mine is the movie theater, you have the candy, and it's sweet because I'm Sweet Melody Media. The candy is sweet. I don't know if that's corny. What do you guys think? Is that a corny idea? And I want you to be honest with me.
I actually like it, but that's just me.
You like it? Thank you. How
I'll
about you?
Hmm.
definitely eat some of that candy, but yeah, I like it.
You like it?
Oh,
So we got two people or 3 people because he gifted. What did he say? He gifted
He
Sun.
said Sunkiss one. He gave Sunkiss a membership, so she's a member now too.
Oh, thank you so much. So all 3 of y'all get to taste the sweetness of sweet
yeah.
media. Thank you so
And,
much.
and Cynical said it's cute.
Oh, she think it's cute. See, thank you, Cynical. Thank you.
Hmm.
I'm sorry if I sound weird. My voice. I'm losing my voice. My throat hurt.
Yeah, so shout out to everybody that's going to end up becoming a member of Sweet Melody Media's channel. You got to make sure you be a part of that because you never know what perks she might throw in for y'all, man. So become a member today.
Oh, definitely. Thank you. I'm like genuinely excited about this. Like really, this is awesome.
Hmm.
Thank
You
you.
should be. You should be.
Oh yeah. Yay. Okay.
All
So what we got
right.
for muscular musculars next?
I mean, we can, but I thought we was gonna go with Happy Life, then
Oh,
Hustler and Muscular.
right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Happy life.
And salute to Rakim. I saw he left, so salute to you, homie, for pulling up to the panel again, man. Much appreciation you, and I definitely be tuning into your show tomorrow or Sunday. Go ahead, Happy Life.
Man, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say a bold prediction. Like I said, Kiki will be a single mother or baby mama. She will die alone. But the most she gonna have is men to smash. That's it. I said simple. So we gotta be careful, man. We can't just marry a woman out of thin air because I'm gonna say this: marriage is dead. Marriage will never be for me. So the most I'm gonna give women is a relationship and fuck buddy. That's my thoughts.
All right.
All right. Thank you for that final thought.
Salute
Appreciate
to
it.
you on that final thought, brother.
Right. And it's very interesting, of course. But
As
thank
usual.
right.
Always.
But he still came through with that. So salute to you. So let's go to the last but not least. We have H&M. What do
Yes,
you got to
sir.
say about it? What's your final thought?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You?
All right, cool. Final thoughts. Like I said at the beginning, kind of more or less saw this coming. It's just a mess what these two are putting each other through. Yeah, I said put each other through because Kiki started this mess when she was all up excuse me, all up in Usher's face during that concert a few months back. That's how it all got started. And for people to shame him because he had a problem with it, that's how it all got started. Now, granted, he was in the wrong for putting it on social media because you can't put that kind of business on social media without getting some kind of backlash. Should have just kept that to himself. Now this man's acting out of pocket and she's filing a restraining order. The real question is, why do people choose these men to begin with? What I mean, is there something? Do women believe that they can change a bad guy into a good guy? Because based on what I'm hearing, even when the bad guy does go good, she gets bored with him and then moves back to the bad guy, what she's pretty much used to. That's usually how that stuff go down. So I don't know what she was getting herself into dealing with this guy, knowing he ain't got much of anything. It's kind of like Nicki Minaj and her husband. This guy did time in jail, and she still dealt with him mainly because that's the only guy on her level and that she qualifies for. Same thing with Kiki. I guess this is the guy that she qualifies for. They're both messed up in their own way, so they're a match made in hell. So something got to be done because, like I said, that kid is the one who's going to suffer at the end of the day. I mean, yeah, right now he's not even old enough to walk, talk, or even speak. But let's say by age 6, 7, maybe 8 years old, word around about this is going to spread and it's going to get out, especially in this day and age with social media. Yeah, it's going to catch up to all of them at some point in their lives. Because
Right.
back in the day, the narrative was what happens in this house stays in this house. But thanks to social media, people putting their business on social media. Now nothing stays in the house anymore. The whole damn universe knows what's going on in y'all's house. So with people using social media irresponsibly, that's not going to help the situation. What I wouldn't give to go back to the glory days of getting off our asses and actually meeting people and balancing using the internet and actually going out into the real world. that balance, that thin line between the virtual world and the real world. I will give my soul to go back to those glory days, because this modern era is just, it's just too much. And that's my final thoughts. It's a mess, a real mess.
Thank you for that final
All
thought.
right, brother.
As usual.
Yeah, always dropping them gems. Probably rocking a pair of Tims.
Right. Definitely. Thank you, H&M.
And by the way, I'm not wearing Tim's, but thank you.
Well,
Well, I had
we
to say something to rhyme, so.
right. And we're gonna go out with a bang. If you can go ahead and play his Killing Them Sweet.
Hold on,
Go
let me
ahead,
play
kill
it.
it, swag. Killing them sweet, bringing the heat, looking so fly in the YouTube streets.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that final thought.
All right.
Anything for you too. Now don't forget my show Tuesday night.
I'll
Yes,
probably pull up there, man.
definitely.
All right, all right, all right, cool. All right, cool. Take care, y'all.
All
All
right.
right, take care, H&M.
Good night. And we are gonna give our final thoughts. You go first, like we discussed, and then I close it out.
Of course, you know how we do. All right, so first off, I would like to say great show as always. Like, I mean, I don't think we've ever really had a bad show for real, so that's crazy. But as far as the final thoughts on this show that we did tonight, when it comes to the Jeezy situation, like, I mean, it's just so crazy that, dude had to find this out messing with a modernized 40-something-year-old Vietnamese woman. And I mean, it's just a shame that he had to go through that, because it's just like, as a lot of men or a lot of people in general, especially when you enter in a marriage, don't nobody want to fail at anything, what I'm saying? Because when you're in the marriage, you're supposed to treat that as forever. So the fact that you come to a point to where it's like, it's about time for me to throw in a towel, and then you try everything that you can as far as therapy, and you doing all of this and it still doesn't work out. I know that's gotta hurt his soul, and I'm pretty sure it hurts hers too, because it's like you're trying everything you could and it's just not working. It's like, don't nobody want to live with that shame, but when y'all both just are not connecting like you used to, you just got to do what you got to do and just leave, man. So like I said, and big up to Jeezy, because it's not like he was out here really trashing her. Like, he ain't come out like disrespectful. Oh, she's a disrespectful woman. She did, she that. Like, he just said basically, like, it just didn't work out, man. Like, I tried everything I could and it just didn't work out for me. So it is what it is. And now for the Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson situation, like I said already, it's a complete mess, and I'm still waiting on the other side to come out. Like, even though I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, Darius is probably lying just to try to clear his name. But like, what if by some chance he could be telling the truth? I mean, look at the situation that happened between Jonathan Major and his now ex-white girlfriend. She came out there and was talking all of this mess about how he abused her and this, that, and the third. But dude actually had legit evidence stating that she was the abuser. Now, I'm not saying that could be what could happen with Keke, but I'm just saying you never know. That's why I said you got to wait till everything is on the table to have a full assessment on what is going on. So, but like somebody had already said, I don't care about these two adults because they're grown. Whatever happens, they deserve whatever they get, because you knew what y'all was getting into. The person that I'm really hurting for, and I really hope that they get the help that they need, is the child, because that child is going to grow up mentally unstable with this household, because you're going to be going from household to household, or you might not even be seeing your father after this, you know what I'm saying? Because she's probably going to withhold him forever if it stands. And if they're in California, oh Lord, it's really gonna be a mess out there. So, I mean, I hope this situation resolves itself, but I don't have no hope in it doing it. So, that's my final thoughts on that situation.
All right, that was awesome. And as usual, we have the same exact final thoughts, the exact same one. But I guess I'll go through it again. I'll go through
Mhm.
what you said again in my own words. So, pretty much with Jeezy and Jeannie Mai, I think he did the right thing. If the relationship was a very toxic one, he should have got out of it, and he did. Um, so congratulations to him on that. On making that decision. Um, what else? Oh, and he didn't Jada Pinkett her. You know how Jada did with Will
Right.
Smith. You know, she pretty much, I'm gonna say the word. She shitted all over him. She
Hmm.
threw him under the bus. She been doing this for years. This ain't new. She ain't just do it in this interview. She literally been doing it for years. And the crazy part is they not even together. But Jeezy, he handled it like a classy black man, like he is. Um, I commend him. Like he did a great job. So shout out to him. As far as Kiki go, I don't believe that she's innocent at all. I believe that she probably provoked him to do what he did. She probably called him all types of names. She probably was pushing him. She probably spitting on him because, trifling women, they do things like that. She probably, who knows? She probably hit him first. She probably punched him in the face. She probably threatened. He probably, that was probably his reaction from her threatening to take the son away. That's
Hmm.
something that she could have done, and he could have just reacted that way because that's a terrible thing to do to a father. I mean, I can tell she's a witch, and I think they were both pretty much abusive to each other. Like, yes, that video or those pictures show that he was putting his hands on her, but believe me, that man wasn't doing that for no reason. There's a reason for that. And like you said earlier, there's always three sides to a story: his, hers, and the truth. And I'm just going to say this: I'm going to wait until they release the full video so I can see and hear the audio of what really went on. Because you know how the media like to do things and put out bits and pieces of things and have us believe in one thing when it's really not that at all. So that's all I gotta say, and that is my final thoughts.
That was a damn good final thoughts for real.
So was yours. I told you,
Appreciate that.
I told you it was very similar to yours. We always have the same takes.
Right, right. But I mean, you put it in your own elegant way. So, hey, that's why I had to drop the bomb on that. And shout out to everybody. And this bomb drop is for everybody that was dropping gems on the chat on this panel tonight. This for y'all.
Definitely. So I'm gonna say, well, after finish thumbs up, right? So I'm pretty much gonna say thank you, everybody, for coming to the show. As usual, the Double D Dynasty. I need all of y'all. If you part of the Double D Dynasty, I need everybody right now to drop double D's right now. If you
Hmm.
rock with swag and sexy, drop that double D. And I'm not gonna close
Drop it.
out. Right. And we're not gonna close out until we see some double D's.
I know I want to see some double D's. We got 12 people up in here. I want to see 12 double D's lighting up this chat right now.
Let's go. If you are part of the Double D Dynasty, if you really rocking with us, drop them double D's.
Drop them double D's for the dynamic duo. Come on, man. We need to see them. We need to see them.
Okay, we got one dynamic duo. Okay.
Oh, okay. What's double D? Men who like Kevin, you crazy. No, double D is short for like the dynamic duo. And since y'all are rocking with the dynamic duo, that means y'all are a part of the dynasty. So that's where the double D dynasty comes from.
Yes. All right. Drop two D's in the chat if you messing. I was about to curse. If you messing
Uh-huh.
with the dynamic duo, drop them
Right.
double D's.
Yeah, dynamic duo. So kiss you.
I'm sure Swag wouldn't mind seeing them double D's.
Oh my God.
Let me
No
stop.
no comment. No comment.
Right.
All
Right.
right, I see quite a few double D's popping up, man. I see H&M with the double D's, Sunkiss double D's, RZA with the double D's. Like, come
Mhm.
on, come on, I need to see more of them. I need to see them double D's in the chat, yo.
Yeah, we want to at least see two more double D's and then we'll close out.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I think almost every man like double D breast though. So
Right.
you're not alone on that one, Kevin.
Right. But do you like the dynamic duo? That's the question.
Right. Yeah, because I'm still waiting on the double D on the in the chat.
Right.
Yeah. So let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So far, I ain't seeing nothing pop
Two
up
more
just
double
yet.
D's and we can close out.
Come on, two more double D's and we can be up out of here.
The dynamic duo. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Show love and support for the dynamic duo. And like I said, since y'all rocking with the dynamic duo, that means y'all are all a part of the dynamic duo dynasty.
See, he refused to drop those D's.
Yeah, he do. But all you gotta do is just put two D's. That's it. That's all you gotta do. I want to see some double D's. Come on, Kevin. Most men do.
Right, right. And then,
Dynamic duo with all the right tools, making modern women feel like fools.
oh, I
Look
love
at
it.
H&M. Look at H&M,
I
yo.
love it.
Yeah, yeah, man. I love it too. I ain't gonna lie. All
But
right,
listen,
H&M with another double D's in the chat. So I
yeah,
guess since Kevin ain't gonna give it to us, man, we might just have to,
we just gonna close out. So I want to thank everybody for coming to support our show. I want to thank all the super chats, all the cash apps, even though we didn't get any, but it's okay. All the memberships. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And once again, if you're not a member, I will become one because I have a lot of good stuff for you. I have so many good videos that's on private right now. And you can only see them if you're a member of the channel. All right. And these are great ones. I'm talking about good ones with Jessica X. I got good ones from way back. That's funny and that's good.
Mhm.
And that's crazy where people were cursing and everything and going off and arguing with each other that are on private. So if you want to see that, please do become a member of
Exactly.
the show.
Become a member of Sweet Melody Media's channel right now, this instant. What you waiting for? And Kevin,
Right,
yes, we was waiting for you.
right. Wait. There we go.
There
There
you
we
go.
go.
There it is.
That's what I'm talking about. But
Right.
hey, listen. Don't only become a member on my channel. I need y'all to become a subscriber on Swag's channel. If you're on my channel, if you're in my chat and you're not subscribed to Swag yet, make sure you subscribe to Swag right now.
Yeah, man, I would really appreciate it because I'm just like, I forget how much I am away from 500 subscribers, but I'm just trying to get up there so that I can also build up my memberships and stuff like that, just like Sweet Melody Media do. You know what I'm saying? That way, if I got any crazy videos that I can't have out in the regular viewing audience, I have it for members only. And plus, with how I am, y'all will always be known on my channel as Swag Mafia. So whenever I do that, whenever I get the memberships going, if I get 500 and then of course the watch time hours, that's what y'all gonna be known as. And of course, when me and Melody are together, that's the Double D Dynasty.
Right.
So
Dynamic Duo Dynasty. So make sure you guys are showing both of us love. Subscribe to both channels. Hit the like button on both channels and share both channels on your platform. Show us some love. Get us out there to the algorithm because we are very underrated. I mean, first of all, not to toot my own horn, but look at me. I look way better than a lot of your favorite YouTubers. Let's say that. And second of all, look at Swag. He's one of the swaggiest people on YouTube. So let's get us
yeah,
out there to the algorithm like we deserve because we give y'all some good entertainment.
yeah, we give y'all that dope entertainment that you can only see here on Killing Them Sweetly, man. Like, don't be like these people that don't be watching our shows, man. Because if you ain't watching us by now, you probably gonna end up just like this.
Right.
Like that dude,
So
man. Don't be like that guy, man. You got to come on board this way, man. Don't be like Rick, man. Don't be like, oh no, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
exactly. But guys, we are almost at the 2 hour and 30 minute mark. So it's really, really time for us to close down. Thank you everybody for coming and tune in for the next Killing Them Sweetly next. Actually, no, not Killing Them Sweetly. We're gonna be doing the Grown and Sexy Conversations next week.
And
Next,
that will be Saturday. Yes. Yeah.
yes. Next Saturday we'll be doing it. So make sure you guys tune into that. Hey, you never know. I might be giving y'all a solo show, and Swag might be giving y'all a solo show before that. So make sure you guys tune in to whatever we are doing on our channels, and we will see you guys later. So we are closing out. Deuces.
Deuces and enjoy the rest of y'all night. Deuces.
So good night.
And you know this, man.
Leak about to take off.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button.